MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Reno Aces. The Aces aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Peter Scadam will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two,
So coming to the plate, Tim LeCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Tim LeCastro.
He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able. Those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Number 9 backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first two guys in the batting order.
In now, number 2. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Number 2.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's one and 0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Newberry going back on it, and it's gone.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time. As a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Sierra.
Digging in now, Ryan Sierra. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Ball one.
And that misses inside, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Standing in, number 32. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
No runner, cut hold.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Aces on top, 1-0. Digging in, Caleb Joseph. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Caleb Joseph.
From the stretch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded to first. Cordova is right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So he got him swinging. Rich Dominguez becomes out number 2 this inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
In now, John Herrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 2 full. Reno leads it 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 15. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Aces on top, 1-0. Into the box now, Peter Scadam. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. High in the air out to center field. Newberry has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Tim LeCastro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
0-1 the count. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Standing in now, number 2. And it's fouled away. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. Reno leads it 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Number 15. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
0-1 pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Souza is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. So add one more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Leading off the inning, Ryan Sierra, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Here it comes on 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Striding in once again, number 32. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
The 1-1. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. The 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
The batter, the right
into the box now, Steven Souza. Davidson is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. El Paso's out on top, 5-1. Stepping in, Caleb Joseph. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Hot shot to third. Davidson ranges to his right. And there's one down now. Striding in, Rich Dominguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Swung on and missed.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get a knock.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, John Herrera, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Chihuahuas lead it 5-1. Ready for another shot now. Number 15 getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. We're in the 6th inning now, a 5-1 ball game. A swing and a ground ball to third. To his right, Dominguez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. El Paso's out on top, 5-1. Dwayne Reese is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 5, Dwayne Reese.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The average to start play at 315. Still without a home run and 14 driven in. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is in off the plate.
Ball 2.
Straight up.
Popped him up. Cordova moving to his left. 1 out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim LaCastro. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 0-1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, number 2. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Newberry is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full. The Chihuahuas lead it 5-1. At the plate, Ryan Sierra. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Behind 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Newberry has it in his tracks. He's got it one away. Now batting, number 32. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 2-2 one more time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martini is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit?
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. El Paso's out on top, 7-1. Luis Perez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Luis Perez.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. El Paso took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Number 15 earns win number 7 on the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Peter Scadam was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Chihuahuas.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the
Vegas
opener of a 3-game series between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Las Vegas Aviators. Division rivals do battle. Next. Mike Fiers will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Let's play ball. Out. Ball 4. Take the ball. 3.
Coming to the plate now, Chang-Ho Park. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading
bottom
off
half of the first.
For the Aviators, the left fielder, Chang-Ho Park.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Ready now, Miguel Cabrera. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Jankowski. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
The second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled away. Park stands at first with 1 out.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Dietrich becomes out number 2 this inning. Standing in, number 9. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Next will be the designated hitter, Thurman Ludwig, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. One and one. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Batting sixth, the center fielder.
He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
This is on the ground over to first. The throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Zapata, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ludwig on second, Beltran at first with no outs. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Just hung in there on that one. None out, runners at first and second.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me, obviously he has an amazing rapport with his catcher, working all quadrants, east, west, north, south. But it also means that his defense does some serious nice cleaning for him. Watch for that one today. Someone's going to make a big play.
No balls and a strike to count. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Stepping up to the plate, Bo Taylor. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Number 47.
This year against right-handed pitching, Taylor hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Chop toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Chang-Ho Park. He
Leading
reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hit down the third baseline. Davidson takes it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Miguel Cabrera.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Martini moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Chris Dietrich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Number 9 has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Chihuahuas lead it 3-0. So stepping in, number 9. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. The 1-1. Up. Popped him up. Perez has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Thurman Ludwig. He singled his last time up.
The designated hitter
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ludwig.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Samuel Beltran is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. El Paso's out on top, 4-0. Now in the box, Carlos Zapata. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. The Chihuahuas came in here today to make a statement, and they're doing just that, jumping out to a big lead partway through this one.
Hey, one game doesn't make a season, but when you're in first place by a narrow margin like this team is, D-Row, you want to win these kind of games right here.
Bobby Cox always used to say, beat up on the teams you're supposed to beat up on, and then grind the ones out against the good teams. This is exactly that.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bo Taylor comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. The Chihuahuas lead it 4-0. At the plate, Chang-Ho Park, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch coming, here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. To the left side, but it's well foul. Now here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
The batter.
Standing in now, number 9. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Number 9 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. El Paso's out on top, 4-0. Leading off the inning, Thurman Ludwig, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them the spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Howard Yabu comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
38. Howard Yabu.
Wow, a 9-out save. Back into your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The El Paso Chihuahuas get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Number 15 earns his 8th victory of the season. Howard Yabu takes the rare 3-inning save, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
For the Chihuahuas, 5 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 17 runners on base. Time of the ball game.
The game's future stars are
And
on
now,
display as
your
minor league baseball
El
comes
Paso
your way on the show. Tonight we
Chihuahua.
wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Las Vegas Aviators and the El Paso Chihuahuas. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 15, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Jason.
He's set. Here it comes. Pops this one up. Cordova is there for it. 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
The third baseman, number 1, Franklin Barreto.
First pitch on its way. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. And a very comfortable 81 degrees as we get things started this evening. The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Jankowski's there for it. 2 gone. So digging in now, Chris Dietrich. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Martini is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 9. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Thurman Ludwig is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Samuel Beltran, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 2-0.
That's out.
Up. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Chihuahuas lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Ryan Godfrey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. In there, 1-1. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Batting 8.
Stepping in now, Carlos Zapata. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-1 the count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Batting
into the box now, Bo Taylor.
Number 47.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martini sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. El Paso's out on top, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Jason Hopper, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Swung on and missed.
I got the count. 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
High in the air out to center field. Cordero is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box, Chris Dietrich. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Chris Dietrich.
He's set, and the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Now
standing in now, number 9. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Dietrich, the runner at first with 2 gone. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fouled off. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Chihuahuas lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Samuel Beltran, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Jankowski on his horse. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Ryan Godfrey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Carlos Zapata.
Shortstop, Carlos Zapata.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. One and one the count. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. El Paso's out on top, 4-0. At the plate, Bo Taylor. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
47.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
That's up.
Popped up. Cordova on the move. He's there and records the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
The third baseman, number 1.
In now, Franklin Barreto as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Cordero will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Chihuahuas lead it 6-0. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Dietrich, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hold it. No.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Number 9 becomes the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Thurman Ludwig, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Behind 0-2 now. Dietrich leads off first with one away. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So striding in, Samuel Beltran, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side. Jankowski is right there as he takes it for the second out. Now at the plate, Ryan Godfrey. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Godfrey.
The 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jankowski's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. El Paso's out on top, 6-0. Leading off the inning, Carlos Zapata, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in, Bo Taylor. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. De La Cruz is there. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jason Hopper. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Jankowski, but this will land untouched. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. One and one, here it is. To 1-2 now. Looking to send him packing again. Now a swing and a fly ball. Jankowski on his horse. And no one will track it down. Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Ready with another 2-2. Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Hey, I'm loving this.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Chihuahuas lead it 6-0. David Carpenter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
20, David Carpenter.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The El Paso Chihuahuas jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 15 earned his 9th win of the year. Mike Fiers was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Chihuahuas, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game.